What you doing? I'm the AC and this is Otaku News Reviews. I will be talking about Fabricant 100 by Daisuke Enoshima, Chapter 10, Curtain Close. This chapter came out on February 19th, 2023 and is a typical 19 pages. This chapter starts a bit differently. It starts with Luca questioning why the boss sent a Shibi on this mission, this test, when he knew it involved Roxy, a human, and the trouble it could cause. After that quick little introduction, Ashibi finally is realizing like fabricants really have like absolutely no humanity, seeing that this fabricant just easily betrayed Roxy, but Roxy is also a murderer too, and Ashibi calls this out. And that even though Roxy was doing this for her dream, her letting the fabricant kill people also cuts off those other people's dreams. And not only that, but Roxy is still somehow alive, and still trying to protect the fabricant. Wild. She should be dead. She got stabbed right through her chest. She should have died right away, but no, she's still there. And yeah, of course, it's manga, so that kind of stuff happens. And because she still need to do one little thing, but that doesn't matter because, you know, Ashibi called her murder, realizes fabricants have no humanity, and we just get to see 100 kill this fabricant in a teeny tiny panel like it was nothing. Like it was just an afterthought. But because of this, we get to hear Roxy sing as, I guess, this fabricant's dead while she's dying, and you get to see the crowd's reaction. It's like, it's not great, it's not as good as Roxy, the fabricant, though, but it's kind and it has more feelings. And that's pretty much it for the main action, but we do cut back to like the leader and Luca, more of them just arguing, but the leader is satisfied and officially says like, Shibi's one of them. And also, just another bit into the thinking is like, well, what's the life of one murderer over the many innocents? And I was like, I mean, yeah, that's sound logic, but it still just seems brutal, like, in this situation, because, I don't know, it's just, you don't really say that out loud. It's kind of one of those things, it's like, yeah, okay, I mean, I see your logic. And then we are left with just, I may have not even noticed unless somebody pointed it out, but yeah, the leader has 6 toes. Don't know what that's about. Maybe also some kind of modification. That'd be weird. Don't know why that matter. I don't know what 6 toes would mean or have any kind of benefit, or what's the point. There probably would be some kind of benefit that they're going to try bullshit in there, like, oh, 6 toes makes you do blah 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 blah, blah better. I don't know, but it is a mystery. And looking through it now after reading and seeing people on the Fabricant 100 Discord, people were pointing out like, oh yeah, like the foot was always kind of hidden in the previous chapters, like chapter 6 when the leader was first introduced, and I was like, oh, okay, so this was kind of intentional, I guess, but why does it matter? I don't know. I guess I'll be curious to see what the plan for that even is. Even though I got through this chapter really quick, it's a good one. It's probably the best one so far after doing more thinking on it. Like, I read it and it's like, oh yeah, okay. And then I thought, it's like, that was a good chapter. And it was like, it flew by so quick, but it was dramatic. It was like, not really like heart-wrenching or sad, but it was just like, dang, the way it was like laid out, the fact that the fabricant was killed like it was nothing, like in the background. It feels like when this should be like the last chapter of the volume. It seems like it's a close, like it's really close. Hey, title of the chapter, Curtain Close. Like it could refer to the fight, it could refer to the test or Roxy's life, but it definitely feels like this would be like the last chapter of the volume. This like wraps up a book nicely. So cool, really dramatic. And like if I was to watch this as like an episode of anime, it's just like, it would be intense, just everything happening. And I feel like this is one of the instances where like an anime episode would be even cooler than the manga. Really cool. Really excited for this, to see where this is going. Even more, like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's all I really have to say. I'm just pumped even more because of this. Best chapter by far, I think. Just because, like, the way everything was done, every little thing. But yeah, let me know what you think. If your reaction to this initial chapter. If you saw these little things pointed out, like the tiny panel of the Fabricant being killed, or for some reason the leader having 6 toes. Let me know what your thoughts are on this and where you expect it to go from here, because now something new is going to happen. This, current close. This part of the story's over. It's definitely moving on somewhere else. Probably something even cooler. But let me know all your thoughts. And if you're like, hey, where do I do that? You can, leave comments, of course, here. Or you can find me on social media, The AC Stories. You can email me at theacstories@gmail.com. Or I have a Discord. You can follow all the links to this stuff is in my description, of course, for your ease. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this chapter of Fabricant 100. It's so cool. I'm really liking it. It's becoming definitely one of my favorites I'm reading lately. But I can't wait for more. But until next time, I'm the AC. Thank you so much. Bye.